Welcome, everyone. In today's video, I'll be solving the exercises from Class 9 English, Unit 14, History and Civilization, specifically reading I on the topic of the Maya Empire. We'll go through each question and provide detailed answers to ensure you understand the material and can complete similar assignments with confidence. So, let's get started. Exercises. A. Match the following words from the text with their meanings. A. Drought be a long period of time when there is little or no rain. B. Excel 3. To be very good at doing something. C. Hieroglyph 2. A picture representing a word, syllable or sound. D. Dominant 7. More important, powerful or easy to notice than other things. E. Concentration 6. A lot of something in one place. F. Invasion I. An instance of a large number of people or things arriving somewhere. G. Excavation 4. Digging ground to look for old buried buildings or objects. B. Find the words in the text and fill in the crossword puzzle. Answer: across. Two people who follow each other in time or order, succession. 4. A loss of power, prosperity or status, downfall. 5. Complete with regard to every detail, thorough. 6. A union or association formed for mutual benefit, alliance. Down. 1. Complete disorder and confusion, chaos. 3. Very complicated and detailed, elaborate. 7. To use all of something so that there is none left, exhaust. C. Choose the correct answer. A. When did the Maya civilization reach its height? Answer I. 6th century AD. B. Why were the Mayas unlikely to be invaded by the Mesoamericans? Answer 2. They were concentrated in a particular area. C. What has fascinated researchers about the Mayas from the southern lowlands? Answer I. The stone cities too. The cultural differences. D. Which period of the Maya civilization is considered the Golden Age? Answer I. The medieval period. E. Whom did the Mayas consider their god? Answer 2. The king. F. According to scholars, which of the following is not the cause of Maya downfall? Answer 3. Foreign invasion. D. Match the paragraph numbers with respective information. A. I3. Achievement by the Maya civilization in different sectors. B. 2-4. Places where the Mayas lived. C. 3V. Categories of the places where the Mayans lived. D. 4I. Occupation of the earliest Maya society. E. V-2. Number of people in the Maya civilization. F. 6-6. Spirituality of the Mayan people. G. 7-8. Time when the downfall of the Maya civilization started. H. 8-6. Spirituality of the Mayan people. E. Why is the study of history important to us? Prepare a mind map of your thoughts and discuss with your friends. Answer: history is the study of past events, particularly those that pertain to a specific location or topic that is human-related. History is very important to us because it teaches us about past human life, our ancestors and their activities, our traditional cultures, people's way of life, and other things that are related to the past. We can observe and comprehend how people and societies behaved in the past by studying history. For instance, by considering the past, we can assess war even when a country is at peace. Additionally, we can use this knowledge and experience to not only improve upon our flaws and past errors. Grammar I, page 176. A. Compare what Samita said in the past and what she says now. 5 years ago. I travel a lot. I'm a hotel receptionist. I play the piano. I've got lots of friends. I'm very lazy. I never read newspapers. I don't like cheese. I don't drink tea. I've got a dog. I go to a lot of parties. Today. I eat a lot of cheese now. My dog died 2 years ago. I work very hard these days. I read a newspaper every day now. I work in a bookshop now. I haven't been to a party for ages. I don't know many people these days. I haven't played the piano for years. I don't go away much these days. Tea's great. I like it now. Now, make sentences using used to, didn't used to, never used to as in the example. Example, she used to travel a lot but she doesn't go away much these days. She used to travel a lot but she doesn't go away much these days. She used to play the piano but she hasn't played the piano for years. She used to be very lazy but she works very hard these days. She didn't used to like cheese but she eats a lot of cheese now. She used to have a dog but her dog died 2 years ago. She used to be a hotel receptionist but she works in a bookshop now. She used to have lots of friends but she doesn't know many people these days. She didn't used to read newspapers but she reads a newspaper every day now. She didn't used to drink tea but she likes it now. She used to go to a lot of parties but she hasn't been to a party for ages. B. Rewrite the following sentences using used to or didn't used to. A. I lived with my parents. Answer, I used to live with my parents. B. Did you swim in the river every summer? Answer, did you used to swim every summer? C. He never smoked. Answer, he didn't used to smoke. D. I played tennis at school. Answer, I used to play tennis at school. E. Villagers walked for hours to reach the nearest health post. Answer, villagers used to walk for hours to reach the nearest health post. F. There was a dense forest around the village. Answer, there used to be dense forest around the village. G. What did you do in your childhood? Answer, what did you used to do in your childhood? H. I didn't write stories. Answer, I didn't used to write stories. I. Did people travel by airplanes? Answer, did people used to travel by airplane? J. Where did you go to deposit your money? Answer, where did you used to go to deposit your money? Writing I, page 176. A. Read the following story carefully. Then give it a suitable title. There lived a fox in a forest. One day, he thought of a plan to have fun with a stork from the same forest. The fox always used to laugh at the appearance of the stork. You must come and dine with me today, he said to the stork, smiling to himself at the trick he was going to play. The stork gladly accepted the invitation and arrived in good time and with a very good appetite. For dinner the fox served soup. But it was set out in a very shallow dish, and all the stork could do was to wet only the tip of his bill. He could not drink a single drop of the soup. But the fox lapped it up easily, and, to increase the disappointment of the stork, made a great show of his enjoyment. The hungry stork was much displeased at the trick, but he was a calm-tempered fellow and saw no good in flying into a rage. Instead, not long afterward, he invited the fox to dine with him in turn. The fox arrived promptly at the time that had been set, and the stork served a fish dinner that had a very appetizing smell. But it was served in a tall jar with a very narrow neck. The stork could easily get at the food with his long bill, but the fox could only lick the outside of the jar and sniff at the delicious smell. And when the fox lost his temper, the stork said calmly, "Do not play tricks on your neighbors unless you can stand the same treatment yourself." Answer. The best title for the given story would be Tit for Tat. B. Develop readable stories based on the given outlines. A. A king, enemies defeat him 6 times. Hides in a cave. Sees a spider. Climbing the wall, fails for 6 times. Succeeds on the 7th attempt. The king learns a lesson. Collects courage and attacks enemies. Succeed. Moral. Answer. Once upon a time, there was a king who used to live with his people in his kingdom very happy. However, the powerful enemies attacked the kingdom one day, and the king was defeated. The king with his army ran away from the kingdom and hid in the nearby forest. After some months, they reunited, built their strong army and attacked their enemies in order to chase them away from their vertical bar kingdom. Unfortunately, they were again defeated. And this happened not only 1 or 2 times but for six times. At the 6th time, the enemies chased the king out of the nearby forest too. The king saved his life by hiding himself inside a cave in the forest far away. Now, the king had no hope of getting his kingdom back and he was sad and depressed. When the king was inside the cave, he saw a spider who was trying to climb the wall. The king carefully watched the spider climbing the wall. The spider tried for the 6th time but failed. Only on the 7th time, the spider was successful to climb the wall. Watching this, the king got himself motivated. He thought to himself, if an insect like a spider doesn't lose its hope and tries again and again to achieve success, then why human like me should lose hope so early? Then, the king organized his army, trained and motivated them well and attacked his enemies, and finally, he was able to defeat his armies and regain his kingdom in the 7th attempt. Moral: don't lose hope and try again until you succeed. B. Two friends meet a bear. One climbs a tree, the other lies down as if dead. The bear smells his limbs, goes away. The first man comes down and asks what the bear said: beware of friends who run away in danger. Answer: selfish friend. Once upon a time two friends were strolling through the woods. They were aware that anything bad may happen to them in the jungle at any time. They thus made a promise to one another that they would stick together in the event of danger. Thus they were walking very carefully in the forest. They were frightened because they saw a big bear heading their way. Immediately, one of the friends climbed a neighboring tree. The other, though, was unable to climb. So, following his common sense, he collapsed on the ground, appearing to be dead. The bear approached the man who was supine. It smelled in his ears before gently leaving the area. The bear thought that he was dead, so it left him. It was because bears do not handle the dead animals. The other friend who was on the tree became surprised. He said, "What did the bear say into your ears, my friend?" The friend on the ground replied, "The bear cautioned me not to believe on deceptive friend." Moral: true friend is the one who always supports and stands by you in any situation. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel. If you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for exclusive information and content. Thank you very much and see you again.